Hi, it's Heather. I am here today with a short class. Notice I'm just wearing regular street clothes, no fancy exercise wear, and we're just going to sit back and relax. You want to relax your back. Now, I'm away from the very back of my chair, so you want to have your feet on the ground for this. We'll start with just turning the palms and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. We're going to just lift the arms up a little bit, up and down, up and down. Good. Add a breath in. Inhale, inhala. Breath out. Exhale, exhala. Inhale, inhala. Exhale, exhala. Good. Take your elbows in. Open up the arms. You're opening up chest. Inhale, inhala. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhala. Inhale, exhale, and inhale and exhale. Good. Take the arms down, relax that lower back. Good. If your shoulders are available, we're going to take the shoulders up and set them back down. Even if you have to do this just with one shoulder, shoulders up, inhale, and back down. Shoulders up, back down, shoulders up, and back down. Nice, good. And then turning your head to one side, just gently, and then through the center and to the other side. Good. And back into the center. So allow your eyes to follow where your head is going. So you're looking in the direction of your head and back to center. And again, to the other side, eyes follow. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back into the center. Good. This time, you're going to turn your head, but then your eyes are going to look center. Bring your eyes back to where your head is and bring it all to the center. Good. Other way. So we're going to turn the head, eyes turn back to the center. I know it's weird. Bring your eyes back to where your head is and turn your head back to center and relax. Good. We'll take our palms forward and start to stretch those arms back as you lift up your chin. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to come and give yourself a hug and your chin can come down. So that will be your cat pose for this series. So we're going to open up, inhale, chin comes slightly up, exhale, give yourself a hug, and your chin comes slightly down. Good. One more time. Inhale, arms come out. Exhale, arms come in, looking down, and take your hands back down here. Nice. Good. Let's flip our palms up. So our fingers are a little bit apart, and then bring your fingers together and apart. Together, apart, together, apart, together, apart. And now make a fist, open up the fist, make a fist, open fist, make a fist, open fist, make a fist, open fist. Good. Make a fist. We'll do some bicep curls here. Good. So I like to bring in a little element of strength while we're doing our yoga movements. So as we age, we need a little bit more of that engagement of muscle. Good. Let's do one more and let that come down. Good. So we're going to start some movements with the legs. We're going to take one leg up just slightly off the floor and down, and the other one up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down. Now let's do that while we do the bicep curls. So two arms work, one leg at a time. Up and down, Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and relax. Good. Okay, so on the next one, we're going to add the arms and the legs together. So we're going to start with one side. So one leg is going to come out, one arm out, and we're both going to pull in. One leg out and pull in. Good. So arm and leg together, pull it in. Arm and leg together, pull it in. Arm and leg together, pull it in. And last one, arm and leg together, pull it in. Good. So now we're going to add a little bit of a lift of the foot. You're going to lengthen the leg, bring it in, take it down. Let's try that on the other side. So we're going to take the leg out, lift it up, bend it in, and put it down. That might not have what I had done on the other side. Let me start again. So we're going to start with a lift of the leg, lengthen it out, bring it in, take it down. And we're going to do that on the other side. Up, take it out, bring it in, put it down. All right, we're going to add the same arm, doing almost the same thing. So when the foot comes up, the hand comes up, stretch both out, bring it in, take it down. Other side. Up and out, in and down. Switch. Up and out, in and down, and up and out, and in and down. Good. Tap out your heels. Good. So if you could feel that in your lower back, let's just do a little bit of a circle. Just gently moving from sitting bone to sitting bone. And let's circle the other way. Good. Okay, so we're going to go back to these where we have the arms out and then we pull the arms in. But as we open up the arms, this time we're going to bring the leg up and then we're going to take it down as we hug in and chin down. Switch sides. So we're going to open up the arms and hug in. Open up and hug in and open up and hug in. Let's do 4 more of these. Open up, hug in, open up, hug in. 2 more. Dos. Good. Uno. That's the last one. And let that rest. Good. Okay, let's do a stretch. So we're going to take that heel out in front and we're going to take the opposite arm either out in the front or you can take it up above your head. It can stay slightly bent. Let's take a breath in. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let that come down. Switch sides. Take the other one out. Arm either out in the front or up. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Good. Let's give the arms a little bit more of a dynamic movement now. So we're going to take the arms up just as high as you comfortably can. If you can go up all the way, take them all the way to the top. Otherwise, just stay with where you can. When you get to shoulder height, flip the palms down and take it down. So let's take it up and take it down. Don't forget the flip. And take it up and take it down. Nice. Okay, so this movement here is what we're going to use for the next one. So it's just that maybe towards shoulder height and down. And as you lift up, I want you to take one leg up, almost as though you're going to reach underneath it, but you don't have to reach underneath it. So we're going to just reach towards the leg and up. Good. Towards the leg and up. 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let those arms come back down. Good. All right, so just give your legs a little tap. And one last movement, sitting. We're going to open up one leg, Open up the other leg. Think about your knees pulling apart. Relax your lower back. We're just going to come into a little goddess pose here. You can decide how high you want the elbows to go, whatever's comfortable. If you feel your shoulders crunching, don't do it. Take your shoulders or your arms down a little bit lower. So just breathing here in a goddess pose and releasing. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. And one more time, breathing in, breathing out. And we're going to just take it all the way down. Good. Walk your feet in, walk your feet out, walk your feet in, walk your feet out, and walk your feet back in about shoulder width apart. And if you're ready to go, come and stand with me. Otherwise, take a few more minutes on your own, just relaxing. You can always watch this video again and repeat the movements again. I would suggest doing it maybe 2 times in a segment. You can also do it multiple times in the week. I hope you have a great day. Namaste.